Just gonna wait everyone to be connected. This is my first time to do actually streaming. But I promise you I wanted to do an introduction for harmonica and beatbox. So after 3-4 years, I find finally the time to take the first lesson for you if you wanna learn how to play harmonica and beatbox at the same time. The one I got is a harmonica Lee Oscar. It's a C minor harmonic minor. You're gonna find the little, sign on it is a yellow label. And this one is the first one I'm gonna teach you how to actually play on it. And it's the first one, as I think is the most similar to the major diatonic one. That is the one most used and common in the world, most used for blues and folk, that we're gonna use it as well for the course. Anyway, I'm gonna start. You can see my foot in here. When I'm moving, it's a loop station, RC300 from Boss. And it's, the loop station I always use, so you can now see I'm gonna record myself at the same time. So I'm gonna show you a bit how to even get the tempo with the foot and actually how to play inside this harmonica. This harmonica I got 2 chords, C minor and G major with dominant. So when you're gonna play inside, it's gonna feel like a Spanish gypsy mood. So if I blow inside, it's gonna have a minor chord. If I draw, it's gonna be a major 5th. Okay, so the first movement is the kick, and the kick is the beat dynamic for what you wanna have, as you say in levare. So you're gonna have the beat, then the chord blowing, then a little snare that is going to be the second sound, and you're gonna just have a little PF word, like try to make it as dry as possible, leaving a bit of air. And the difference between the kick and the snare is that the kick, you are pronouncing P and U. So try to make it dry as well, this one, kind of mute one. And then we got the second chord. There is the 5th. There is the one that's gonna give the tension to then resolve in the first blow. Okay, so we start now. Gonna do very slow. And I don't know, it's not, as I told you, it's my first time I'm doing this. So hope everyone is connected. I can see from the other, everyone is connected. So I give the hello to everyone now that I'm sure I'm online. Anyway, I'm gonna start. I'm gonna show you even some trick how to get inspired with harmonica. So now we start with the kick, blow, kick, blow, and then snare. Oh, so sorry, snare. So kick, blow, snare. So as you can see, it's always a combination between the kick and the snare. So that is the chord actually playing when you're gonna get the air through to actually have the harmonica playing. So it's always a combination that when it's gonna be very fast, it's gonna get the kind of way that it's gonna be an ensemble of orchestra playing. Because if you do it slow, you're gonna have, some very reggae even feeling, because it's in levare. You can even beat inside the chord, like making the kick and playing at the same time, like that. So if you want to have that, you can mix it between this and then the second chord, you do it in levare. it's another combination, of course. It gives more punch and more dynamic. Instead, the other one is already more rhythmic and give you this cadence of a reggae, gypsy Latin thing. So with the loop station, you can definitely have a, sorry, I had the compressor. So now it's without compressor, you should listen way better. So as I was saying, when you want to play on top of this, you don't need to have already the melody and playing at the same time. You can use a loop station to play on top of what you are actually already playing. So that would be an example. So now I got a loop that is perfectly on tempo, in which I could play the harmonica in all the position I want, and I got a whole scale of harmonic minor. So I got like 7 notes in the first octave, and then I can find even the notes in the between. But you're just gonna feel very inspired by this harmonica. That's why I choose as the first one, because I think it's the most easy for the application of harmonica and beatbox itself, because you already got the chords inside that are built to actually have a tempo. There's no like the folk harmonica, the normal major one, that is a bit cheesy in my opinion. So I start with this, that it's cool, and then I'm gonna show you now. I'm gonna play some on top of this. You're gonna see like how I kind of get tension in the second part of the beat, just keeping the same notes of the second chord, the draw chord. Let's go. And so on. So that's the first, approach of harmonica. Remember the kick I do on the side. So very basic sounds. You can choose because in the between, like the beatbox itself nowadays is going maybe on some electro even sound. But I believe for this kind of application, you can just get inspired by the sounds you want, by the kick and snare. It's just that the dynamics you're gonna create, but these two different sounds is gonna be almost the same, because the harmonica sound, all the other instrument is gonna just feel everything. So sometimes the sound itself can be very fat for a beatboxer on its own. But when you have to loop and to mix it with a harmonica, it doesn't need to be that fat or for sure that synthetic as a sound. So just want to tell you this, just get inspired about the sound, because then when you're gonna play fast, you don't even gonna have the time to make the sound that fat. So for instance, if I'm playing so that I mix it with that, but on its own, this is not, maybe is a shaker and it's not anymore a snare. So whatever, just feel inspired by the sound. And then for the first lesson, if you have some question in particular, write me in the comment below. I'm just gonna leave you with a track now. Just get inspired by this loop station, and I'll see you on the next Saturday for another lesson, maybe even before. I don't know, just tell me what do you want me to actually go deeper in kind of topics and matter about loop station. Just write me all the question. I got some free time before the tour now, so if you want have this time, just follow my streaming and I just make all the question I'm gonna answer to you. Peace and love. Thanks. See you next Saturday or one of these days. Please leave a comment down below. I don't know how it's gonna be the audio, but I'm gonna listen up now and I'm gonna correct if there is something too over distorted. Bear with me, it's my first time. Share so much love with you. I support Palestine as an artist, give much strength to them, and yeah, that's a good way to everyone. So much love.